Hello everyone, this is Scotty with the Black Talk Media Project, and I was just recently asked a question about the internet audio mixing kit that we developed and whether or not it'll work on Spreaker. And I was also asked some questions about the free conference line that is being used, as they were concerned about some issues with elevator music or something coming on during the broadcast. And I do have a video I made a couple of years ago showing that the internet audio mixing kit does work with Spreaker, but the conference line that we recommend people use has updated its flash phone. So for those that want to use that platform in conjunction with Spreaker, they still can use it. They can. The audio internet mixing kit brings everything together, brings those two platforms together. Of course, you always have the option to use Skype or other flash phones. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a short broadcast on Spreaker just to show you that everything works. The audio mixing kit is set up. So first thing I want to do, I've logged into Spreaker. I've also logged into my account at freeconferencecallhd.com. So the first thing that you would want to do is to go ahead and dial in using a flash phone. That's assuming you don't have a Skype account or you're using some other form of web-based communication software. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this other window so I can use the flash phone, the free flash phone that people can use calling in from anywhere in the world. So the voice over IP dialer, we're going to go ahead and click on that. Once we've done that, we can close that. All right, so now what I want to do is log in with the host code.
This service is provided in high definition by freeconferencecallhd.com. Please wait. This conference is being recorded. Q&A session started.
Okay, as you could see there, I'm using the free flash phone. And to just turn off that music, all you had to do is turn recording on. And that's kind of cool because now you have a backup recording in case something goes wrong with Spreaker or any other means that you are using to broadcast as well as record your podcast or saving, a recorded podcast of your live broadcast. So that's all you need to do to turn that out. Turn that off, that elevator music. You just simply turn on recording. You have different ways that you can conduct the conference line, and that is, the question and answer session, or you could just put it in lecture mode, or you could just really turn it off and everybody comes in to be unmuted. So, but you don't want that. Just put it in question and answer session. If they have a question or comment, all they need to do is hit *6 and 1 to signal you down here in the question and answer queue, and then you can unmute them and they can ask their question. Otherwise, they'll just be up here and they could just listen. So now that's how you stop that. All right, so now what I want to do is go ahead and broadcast with Spreaker. Let me see. Testing conference line is what we'll call it. Do we want to make this public? No, we're going to make it private. All right, select the show, Black Talk Radio Network's tracks. All right, we're going to hit next. It's going to open up the broadcast console on Spreaker. Of course, you want to hit allow camera microphone access. It's requesting, so we don't have a camera, but we do need to enable our microphone. And it's only going to be one microphone. It's going to detect the right one if you set things up according to the instructions, either in my video or in my manual. Okay, so as you can see here, it is picking up my voice. We're going to go ahead and broadcast live. All right, as you can see, I am on air. This is the microphone. It is on, and the levels look pretty good in here. I'm not going to change anything. I have the default levels that I tell you to set everything at with the audio mixing kit for your mic as well as your speaker. All right, so as you can see, you could also just change things up here. If you're too loud, you could just, use that to bring it down some. You don't want to bring it down too much. Testing 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Now it's been a while since I've used Spreaker, so I don't know. Enabling, let me see, normalizer. Enabling this feature means that Spreaker will automatically regulate the mic and music volumes. Let me see that again, to be on the same level. Keep this option enabled and modify it only if you are familiar with what it actually does. Now, again, I don't use Spreaker, I use something else. I use Sam Broadcaster in conjunction. There are just so many different platforms that I use because we use Shoutcast. Spreaker uses Icecast for its platform. So anyway, let me see. You could always, what it's talking about is you would not want your music coming in at the same level as your microphone, as your voice over the mic, because what that, you ever heard of people talking over, listen, when the music drops down and the host talks over it, coming out of a break or something like that. There are a number of ways you could do that on Spreaker, I suppose, by just using the master control volume for whatever deck you're using. Let me see. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Don't want to use that. What you're seeing here is my mouse is controlling the volume here, and I don't want it to control the volume. Wow. Or control that level. So it's at high quality, medium, low. You can adjust that. All right, that's the settings. Wow, I didn't want that to do that. Testing, testing. Let me see. Maybe if I mute myself. Testing, testing. Okay. Yeah, that's how you can also access the, I guess the volume control for the mic is in that setting. But if you don't mute yourself, you heard you will get that feedback. So I just pushed it up to the setting to the volume up to 100 again. So I guess that's the default when you come in. But as you can see, my voice is fine. It's fine. Now, if we got callers, let's say callers, we'll use the lady's voice or the music to simulate callers. Let me just detach this window so I can access the controls to simulate callers coming in. Will they be able to go out through Spreaker? Well, you shouldn't be able to have to do anything here, okay? You should be able to hear them. So if I turn off the question and answer, look over here for her telling you it's off. That's simulating calls if you was speaking to someone through the conference line. So
Q&A session is over. All callers are unmuted. All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. All callers are muted. Q&A session started.
all right, so as you can see, her voice was being picked up over here. All right, it was being picked up by Spreaker, so it works. I wouldn't lie to you. Now, the other cool thing is again with our audio mixing kit, is that if you play any kind of music clips or you play news clips, whatever you want to share, advertisements, whatever you want to share, if you have a number of people dialed into the conference line, which can hold up to 1,000 callers, they will be able to hear anything you have to say or anything that's being played over here on Spreaker. So let's go ahead and cue up a clip. Let me see, where can I get, let's see, playlist. Let's add some music to the playlist. Let's see, jingles, loading jingles, blues, contemporary blues. I don't see anything in there. Let me see. Country blues, Delta blues, electric blues, nothing. I don't know, man. Hold up. Hmm. Mm. Let's pull up all. Okay. Bit a bit show jingle. So we're gonna add that over there. Broadcast news long. Add that over there. Now we can go ahead and close Spreaker. We want to go ahead and queue up something. Let's say we wanted to play a news clip. So we'll go ahead and put that over there. Now we could play it. All right, testing, testing, 1, 2. Now the mic should not, it should be off, I suppose. Going off on speaker. No, it doesn't look like it's off. So I'm gonna listen to see how it sounded when I played that music clip, and hopefully it did not like sound messed up. That's the only word I could think of right now in the podcast when we listen to the podcast. But I could see when I was playing that music that it was registering on the mic over here too. But again, it should register on the mic so that it could be picked up over here as well by your callers that may be in the conference line and not listening through, Spreaker or whatever. So let's try that again. Again, you can also control the volume of the audio right here. So we're gonna take that down some.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bit of It Show.
Okay, as you can see, yeah, that's how you cut off the volume right there. That's how you mute yourself, all right? But if I mute myself here with the mic being off here, I wonder if it's still going to pick up the music. It should, in theory, so let's see if it's picking it up in the conference line, even though I've muted myself on Spreaker to prevent any kind of audio going, other audio, unwanted audio going out. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bit of It Show.
Okay, just as I suspected, it should have worked. It should have still picked up the audio the music in the conference line, even though I had muted the microphone in Spreaker. So my concerns are have been relieved. I don't have any concerns. I'm still going to listen to it to see if that leaving that unmuted while music was playing, if that was causing any problems on the other side for the listeners through Spreaker, and which will show up in the podcast. But again, if it does, as I just showed you here, you could just mute your mic here in Spreaker so that it's not picking up as it appeared to be broadcasting here and there any music. So again, let's just go ahead and do one more test. And welcome to Black Talk Radio News. My name is Scotty Reed. I'm in for this broadcast, and so yeah, it does work. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Well, actually, I'm not going to end this video right now, but I'm going to end this broadcast. Let's see how long does it take for it. Let me see, 11 minutes long. Time left 18 minutes. Okay, your episode has been successfully published. Let me see. A test of the mixing kit. Test of audio mixing kit. Okay, I don't want to allow people to download that. Well, I guess so. All right, say. I wonder if I had to put in a tag. Let me see. News. We'll just put in news. All right, save. Okay, next. I need to hit next. All right, let's see. Episodes. Let's go to episodes. Testing conference line. So let's see how that sounded. All right, as you can see, I am on air. This is the microphone. It is on, and the levels look pretty good in here. I'm not going to change anything. I have the default levels that I tell you to set everything at with the audio mixing kit for your mic as well as your speaker. All right, so as you can see, you could also just change things up here if you're. What I want to do is try to. I don't know if I can, but I want to be able to jump forward. All right, let me see if I could do it here. All right, as you can see, I am on air. This is the microphone. It is on, and the level feedback. So I just pushed it up to the setting to the volume up to 100 again. So let's say callers.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. All callers are muted. Q&A session started.
All right, so as you can see, her voice was being picked up. News clips, whatever you want to share. Look like it's off. So let's try that again. Again, you can also control the
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bit of It Show.
News. My name is Scotty Reed. I'm in for this broadcast. And welcome to Black Talk Radio News. My name is Scotty Reed. I'm in for this broadcast. Okay, so we're done there. Now, here is the thing with the audio mixing kit that I have. Now, the reason that I've been able to offer the kit for such a low price, mostly is intellectual material, because you can buy audio cards and cables from anywhere, but do you know how to configure them? So, the supplier that I have now, the external card, audio card that I use, is in mono. Okay, and I'm currently looking for a different supplier that can supply me with some external audio cards that are stereo, but still at a reasonable price, so I can keep the price low. But you can replace the mono audio card if you want to spend a little extra money and go ahead and get a stereo card, which in one of my videos I do recommend a particular external card that I first started with and how I developed the kit. And it is in high definition stereo, and but it does cost like $40. It costs more than the kit itself. You can find them online for about $40. So that concludes this video. As again, I just want people to know that my kit that I developed does work. It does work across every platform. I don't care what platform you're using online to do all digital radio. It works. If you want to hook up a conference line, if you're on a platform where it doesn't have that built in, where you can have callers. And then again, as I also stated, you can use Skype. If you want a 7-digit number, get the Skype 7-digit number attached to your Skype account, and then when people call you, it'll ring through Skype. But it's only 7 numbers, as opposed to the 7 numbers with the conference line and then the participant code and whatnot. But the thing, so you could use Skype, you could use whatever voice over IP software you want to use. The audio mixing kit works with them all. All right, so hope that this video answered your questions. Peace and blessings to all.